Roy Jones Jr. Boxing live on beIN Sports tonight from the spectacular Red Rock Casino Resort and Spa, located west of the Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada. We open this stacked card with a title fight at stake, the currently vacant WBF Silver Intercontinental Middleweight Championship. Shady G versus Evan Torres. Our tale of the tape is presented by Art of Music. Memories fade, memorabilia doesn't.
And you see all the advantages to the unbeaten Gamore.
To get us started, here's our outstanding ring announcer, Thomas Triber.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's welcome to the ring, fighting tonight out of the blue corner, Evan Commando Torres.
Evan Torres prides himself on being very tough, very durable. He's gone the scheduled distance in his last 6 fights, 2 wins, 4 losses over that span. Torres said of his opponent in his title fight, Shady G, "I'm the best opponent of his career. No way has he faced the level of fighters that I have in my pro career."
And now let's welcome to the ring, fighting tonight out of the red corner, Shady 8 Gamore.
Shady G splits his time between his native Sweden and Pensacola, Florida, again, where he trains under the great Roy Jones Jr. And you see Roy Jones Jr. just behind his fighter, Shady G. G enters 9 wins, no losses, 8 knockouts. He has only gone past 3 rounds once in his career. 3 career first-round knockouts.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to a great night of professional boxing live on beIN Sports from the Red Rock Casino Resort and Spa here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We get things started with 8 rounds scheduled, and it will be for the vacant WBF Silver Intercontinental Middleweight Championship. Brought to you by Roy Jones Jr. Boxing Promotions, along with their great sponsors, Tecate, the official beer of boxing, the El Panama Hotel Convention and Casino, Steiner's, a Nevada-style pub and host of the Roy Jones Jr. Boxing Weigh-In, and La Bonita Market, high in quality, low in price. It is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission Chairman Anthony Marnell, Executive Director Bob Bennett, along with the World Boxing Foundation. Vice President and Supervisor tonight is James Gibbs. Our 3 judges scoring on a 10-point must system will be Tim Cheatham, Robert Hoyle, and Glenn Trowbridge. When the bell rings, our referee in charge, 3rd man in the ring, will be Jay Nady. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the blue corner, he's wearing the colors of Mexico, green, white, and red, and weighed in at 158.5 pounds. Fighting out of El Paso, Texas, by way of Juarez, Mexico, he brings a professional record of 7 wins, 6 defeats, with 5 of his 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Evan Commando Torres. His opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He's wearing red with black and weighed in at 159.25 pounds. A native of Vaxjö, Sweden, he is now making his home in Pensacola, Florida, and is undefeated with 9 wins. 8 of his 9 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Shady 8 Gamore.
Eight rounds, ocho. Touch gloves. We're gonna sweat the good luck. Let's go to work.
Bilingual from the great referee Jay Nady, in charge of this title fight. At stake, the currently vacant WBF Silver Intercontinental Middleweight strap, going 8 rounds maximum. Shady Gilmore, undefeated 9-0 versus 7-win Evan Torres. Our opening bout of the night, RJJ Boxing live on beIN Sports from Red Rock Casino Resort and Spa in Las Vegas, Nevada. The bell in round number 1. Tonight's fight clock is presented by Red Rock Casino Resort and Spa. Red trunks for Gilmore, the tricolor. Predominantly white, the colors of Mexico for Evan Torres.
Gilmore has a decided height and reach advantage, and let's see how he uses those advantages you see early off the jab.
Hands high and tight for Torres. Right cross not getting through from Gilmore.
I already see a little shade of Roy Jones the way he threw that right and was gone before it almost the punch got countered with a right there, though, by Torres.
Right hand indeed by Torres after the feint. Torres said, I want to be aggressive, but I do not want to get sucked into a brawl. Said, I'm going to break down Gilmore with body punches. Back to the head with the left. Right hand on the gloves from Gilmore. Gilmore told me in our fighter meeting, I expect Torres to put on heavy pressure. I think he'll wear himself out. Gilmore also told us, Smitty, working under Roy Jones Jr., he said, it's not just I'm a better boxer, I'm so much calmer in there, so much sharper mentally.
Yeah, the focus and the having a guy like with that kind of experience and a legend mentally, he said it's helped him almost, or perhaps as much as physically.
Moment ago, Torres claiming he was punched in the back of the head. Jay Nady not interested, we fight on. Stiff left jab from Gilmore, tripling up the jab. 1:30 remaining round number 1. There's the right to the body.
Torres only stopped once, and he said it won't happen tonight. Even though he's the shorter guy, you can do that right there. You can jab with the taller guy because jabs are all about timing.
Timing on the left hand. To the inside and the right hand from Evan Torres. Now 70 seconds remaining round 1.
Torres nice and composed, very calm and pretty accurate. There a slip by Torres.
There's the count, ruled as a knockdown by Jay Nady. You hear the boos, you see the protest from Evan Torres.
There was a shot, so we'll have to see in the replay. There was a punch that landed, but clearly he was off balance, so he wasn't hurt by the shot, but nevertheless scored a knockdown.
Anything but the soles of your feet make you a down fighter. The question for Jay Nady, was that a knockdown or was that a slip? Nady saying emphatically it was a knockdown.
Well, Jay's a very experienced referee, so usually he gets it right.
Moore missing over the top. Nice to the inside by Torres, landed the right to the body.
Other than that apparent knockdown, not a bad round for Torres, Sean.
Torres hooking the body, forward pressure, hook right back from Gilmore. There is the bell, the end of round 1.
All right, we'll get a chance to see. You see there, that's a punch. It's a left to cuffing left hook. So a punch landed. Did the knee hit?
You'll see, swipe of the glove, the left
glove. And there was a shot. So it's got to be scored that way. There it is again. Cuffing, not a lot of damage, but the damage on the scorecards.
So if you had that 10-9 for Gilmore, make that a 10-8 for Shady Gilmore.
And you hate to do it, too, because he was having a good round, wasn't he?
Seconds out whistle, heading into round number 2 of this title fight. Inside for Gilmore. Back to the center of the ring. Emphatically off of his stool.
Torres needs to just wipe that out of his mind, forget about it, and go back to the basics of boxing and utilizing his own left jab against the taller, unbeaten Gilmore.
Big swing and a miss. Torres stepping back out of range. Hook not getting through from Gilmore. Moore looking very fluid thus far. How could you not, working with Roy Jones Jr.?
Yeah. Utilizing more feints now in this round and good defense and showing some elusiveness as well. I'd like to see a little bit more combination punching by Shady.
Pressure from Torres. Landed on the chest. Good right hand, and that wobbled Gamor. Another big right hand. Gamor suddenly in all sorts of trouble. Big power shots from Evan Torres. Left hand gets through. Another big shot. A lot of time, 1:45 remaining round 2.
Torres, that huge right hand, but he's staying composed. He doesn't want to get caught with anything crazy coming in. There's a nice short right by Torres.
Another big right hand from Torres, then the left, the uppercut. Big shots, straight left hand. Gamor in all sorts of trouble. He's still on his feet.
Gamor's ready to go.
Straight left hand.
He should hold on at this point. Try to grab and hold.
All defense from Gamor, all offense right now from Evan Torres.
Torres placed a beautiful body shot in there. The nose of Gamor bleeding, and he's still in a world of trouble.
Right hand over the top lands from Torres. Looking to the body, Evan Torres.
Yeah, he slipped the shot and then went right back with that left hook to the body. That's what he told us was his best shot.
Flush left hand and another from Torres. Gamor firing back, missing a right hand from Torres. Outstanding round.
Gamor showing a lot of heart. He was in a world of trouble, and he comes back with a couple of combinations, and he's still remaining composed.
Remember, judges they don't always, but they can score a 10-8 round even if there's not a knockdown. This is a good case for a 10-8 round for Evan Torres.
That's a great point, and unless Gamor does something drastic, I would have it a 10-8 round for Torres.
Over the top from Gamor, lands on the gloves. Shady Gamor taking massive shots, staying on his feet here in round 2. But a huge round for Evan Torres. There is the bell. You see the smile on the face of Torres.
You know, maybe that's poetic justice. He got scored a 10-8 round in round number 1. This one, I'm going to give him a 10-8, even though there was no knockdown, because of what you'll see. A huge right hand right on the button. Only the ropes held Gamor up there. And then Evan Torres on the attack with both hands to the body and to the head of Gamor. There's that right hand temple shot, but I like the way he followed up to the body of Torres. And I will say something, you got to give credit to Gamor for surviving the round and even coming back a little bit towards the tail end of it. We'll see if Torres, it took a lot out of him, all those shots in round 2.
Shady Gamor told us winning this title, his first step he feels towards becoming a world champion. Of course, to be a world champion, you have to learn how to overcome adversity.
That's a great point, and he still has remained composed. I just think he needs to let his hands go a little bit more. You know, he told us his favorite fighters, Roy Jones and the great Sugar Ray Robinson. Well, those guys threw punches and bunches and combinations. There's a lot of feints, but he needs to throw. There's one shot, but he needs to throw more than one shot at a time, in my opinion.
So 18-18 on your unofficial scorecard, Smitty?
Yeah. And you look at Torres. He's trying to go to the body with the hook and then follow up with the right hand to the head.
Good left hand from Torres. More taking a backward step. More tentative to the body with the right hand. 50 seconds gone, round number 3.
Gamor a little tentative with the jab right now. Again, thinking about that big right hand of Torres and the left hooks to the body. What's so great, Sean, when you throw combination punches, you got guys thinking both ways, and what ends up happening is they remain stationary and they don't do anything because they're tentative.
Left to the body from Torres on the level change.
When Gamor throws his jab, he drops it, and that's why he can be countered with right hands. Watch the jab. Every once in a while when he throws it, there's a nice right. He'll drop his left. There it is, back down to his side.
Gamor landed the right. Torres walking through it.
Look how he's dropping that jab after he throws it. Gamor. See, right, drops it, and there just missed a right hand, Torres did. But that's what he should try to set up.
Double left hand to the inside. Uppercut lands from Evan Torres.
That left hook to the body got Gamore's attention.
Torres dictating the pace of this round. After a huge round number 2, lands a big right hand there and another right. Backing off Shady Gamore.
And you know Roy's going to pick up on that. Roy Jones is going to tell him about dropping that left jab after he throws it every single time. Right back down.
Stalking pressure again from Evan Torres.
Look at the tight defense of Torres. Hands up, in position, good balance, in position to throw the jab, the right hand, or the hook to the body, something we've seen all 3 of in this fight, and that's why he has the lead.
Playfulness from Gamore might not be the opponent to do such things. 20 seconds remaining, round 3. Good left hand.
Probably just a mental thing, Sean. He's trying to get his head and mind and body back into it.
Very entertaining thus far for the WBF Silver Intercontinental Middleweight title. Shady Gamore versus Evan Torres. We are coming back with round number 4.
Money is like life. You have to decide how to get the most from it. So we made you some simple, free tools to help you see all of your money and investments in one place. Which means you can make smart choices about how to spend your money and your life.
At touchofmodern.com, things you'd never think possible are totally attainable. The shoes are handmade, the furniture glows, the drones fly themselves. And that's just the beginning. Our relentless pursuit of the highest quality in watches, fashion, tech, and home are available all in one place. touchofmodern.com. We bring something new and unexpected to your life every day. So go to touchofmodern.com and be the first to discover all the novel and noteworthy items the world has to offer.
Sold out tonight, Red Rock Casino Resort and Spa, west of the Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada. RJJ Boxing on beIN Sports. Round number 4, our opening bout of the night. You see Shady Gamore taking a lot of punishment from Evan Torres in round number 2. To his credit, did not go down. Big left hook from Gamore to start round number 4.
That was his best shot of the fight, that left hook. But he needs to throw more than one punch at a time because Torres is proven to be a two-fisted guy.
Torres told us, of course, we know this, boxing fans know this, fight fans know this. Look past records, look to opponents. Torres said, I might be 7-6. Look who I fought. He's 9-0. Look who he's fought. I'm at a different level. My opponents have been at a different level.
You know, I mentioned Gamore said that Roy Jones and Ray Robinson are his favorite guys. I love when I ask Torres, who's your favorite fighter of all time? And he says, Juan Manuel Marquez. And maybe not quite as good as Juan Manuel, but I'm seeing some really good boxing and punching from Torres here early.
Moore trying to find a home with the left jab.
Better round
from Gamore. Moore flicking the jab. Back to the inside comes Torres.
And I like the way Torres, Sean, dips and throws that left hook to the body.
90 seconds remaining, round number 4.
Good uppercuts on the inside by Torres off the right hand. There's a punch to the back.
The warning from Jane 80.
A no-nonsense referee caught it right away. That's one of the most dangerous punches in boxing. You can't do rabbit punching.
In referee speak, there's soft warnings and hard warnings. That was a hard warning, essentially saying next time it's a point. Soft warning would be watch your head.
Gamore trying to steal some shots. You know, look one way and throw the other. A little Roy Jones-esque, if you will, but not quite as effective as the great Roy did during his career, at least thus far.
Separation from Jane 80, right back to it. Again, the forward pressure from Evan Torres. Moore's been a lot of this fight, especially since round 2 on his bike.
I love the balance of Torres. He's not out of position to throw anything. There he switched up for a second. Now back to conventional.
Torres again coming forward, lands the left to the inside. Maybe looking for the separation. Telling Torres stop emphatically. I think the boos were for Nady, not for Torres. That is the end of round 4.
Joining us, Alyssa Maribal, for the Vice President and General Manager here at the Red Rock Hotel and Casino. Alyssa, welcome, and I love this place because it's quintessential Las Vegas. You're got all the excitement of the Strip, but you're off the Strip and you have the locals. I love the mix.
Absolutely. We love that everybody gets to come out and enjoy our amazing experience out here, but we are tip-top, best resort, don't have to deal with the Strip.
Yeah, and I love it. It's right off the highway, and you got the locals, and hopefully you're going to have a lot of boxing here.
We love boxing, and we love the energy, and we just love the live fights that bring unique entertainment to us.
The Red Rock Hotel and Casino. I love it here in Las Vegas. It's a locals favorite, and anybody who comes here, it's going to be a favorite. Alyssa Maribal, the Vice President and Associate General Manager here at the Red Rock Hotel and Casino Spa. I love this place, Sean. I don't get over here as much as I'd like to, but I'm almost addicted to it now.
It's a great host tonight for RJJ Boxing. Proudly sold out for this stacked card. Round number 5 scheduled for 8. To the winner goes the currently vacant WBF Silver Intercontinental Middleweight title. Smitty, how do you have this scored? And again, 10-8 round number 1 for Shady Gilmore, 10-8 round number 2 for Evan Torres on your unofficial card.
Well, I got Torres ahead by a couple of points. He didn't. He said he wasn't no underdog, and he's not fighting like one because I have him up by a couple of points. Gilmore starting to get back into the fight a little bit, but you still see the consistency of Torres winning him the fight.
Good left hand from Gilmore. Again, Torres walking through it. Scoring boxing is certainly not just about dictating the pace and the pressure, but it's definitely a factor, and it's Evan Torres since round number 2 dictating the pace and the pressure. Lands that left to the inside, right to the body.
Very efficient punching by Torres, not wasting anything.
Left to the body, just missing the uppercut. Good 3-punch combination, though.
Torres trying to set up the uppercut, and there you go. He can throw it off the left or the right. Trying to set up the right uppercut at times, but there he went to the left uppercut. Look how focused he is. Look how poised. He doesn't waste anything, and when he misses, he's back in position for that.
Hands high for Torres. Keep in mind, Gilmore entering this fight, the 10th of his pro career, had never gone beyond 4 rounds, beyond 3 rounds just once. 55 seconds remaining, round number 5.
Good jab by Gilmore, but one and done. There's another one, but he needs to throw something off of it because he's behind.
Fight sports are all about levels. Evan Torres is a level up in competition for Shady Gilmore. Gilmore, though, is definitely, to his credit, settled back into this fight, did not go down, took a shot there. But the momentum swung and swung hard in favor of Torres after his huge round 2. Lands that left hand from an awkward angle. Big shots again. Gilmore with his back against the ropes, angles off.
And Torres, punch placement, excellent there as he got in position to land both left and right hooks to the body.
Gilmore trying to play, lateral movement, hands down, shoulder roll. That is the end of round 5. Our fight replays for this bout are presented by La Bonita.
You see the attack by Torres, pushing off, trying to set up right hooks to the body. He's landed the left hook to the body. The jab, very accurate. Knows what to do on the inside, picks his shot, double right hand, punctuates it with a left hook to the body, and then a right hook to the body. Another good round for Evan Torres. I have him up by 3, Sean.
See Roy Jones Jr. in the corner. Shady Gilmore. Gilmore supremely confident entering this bout. A loss does not define you any more than a win does in boxing. Nothing has been settled yet, but this has been a strong performance for the Mexican from Juarez, Evan Torres, since round number 2. To round number 6 we go.
Who knows, Gilmore might have learned more in these first 5 rounds than in his entire career. Sometimes that happens when you step it up.
That punch on the hip from Gilmore, spotted immediately by Jay Nady. That is a soft warning from Nady. 2 world-class referees on this card, Jay Nady and Tony Weeks, who you will see in our next bout.
The power of Torres has definitely got in the head of Gilmore, because I can tell the way he's thinking. He's concerned. And it's not just about the right hand that nearly floored him, but also the left hook. So it's great. And that's when he mentioned Juan Manuel Marquez Torres, that he might be a lowercase Marquez, but he's doing all the things that made Juan Manuel such a great fighter.
Go back to what Torres told us, and that's the warning now to Gilmore. Keep your punches up. Wasn't a mouthpiece. It was a piece of paper that fell onto the canvas, thrown out immediately by Nady. Torres in our fighter meeting, again, it bears repeating. He said, I want to be aggressive, but not get sucked into a brawl. What has he done in this fight? Exactly that. Good left hand from Gilmore. Slight mouse forming under the left eye now of Torres.
Gilmore just missed with what would have been a great right hand. He attempts another combination there. He's trying to a little bit more utilize his height and reach advantage here in round 6. There's a nice jab, shotgun jab.
1:15 remaining, round number 6 of this title fight. Moore's been swinging bigger in round 6, but a lot of those punches landing on the gloves of Torres. Right hand, good left hand from Torres. Again, backs off Gilmore. To the body, and again to the body. See the level change from Gilmore.
Look at Gilmore's mouth, too. His mouth is open. That last shot hurt him, that left by Torres.
Better stuff now from the Swede, Shady Gilmore. Right hand over the top from Torres, the counter.
Tell you what, though, Gilmore's fighting through the fatigue and the pain. He's trying, he's hanging in there.
30 seconds remaining, round 6. Left hand again from Torres. Continual forward stalking pressure from Evan Torres in this bout. Left hand from Gilmore. Final seconds, round number 6. Very good thus far. Shady Gilmore versus Evan Torres. More from Torres just before the bell.
Action in round 6. Torres coming forward and lands a straight left hand. Kind of a hook, but he was off balance, but it still had some good effect on Gilmore. See Gilmore working off the ropes, but doing most of the work is Evan Torres, at least the effective work.
Smitty, in our fighter meeting, Shady Gilmore said, I cannot allow Evan Torres to push me backwards yet in this fight, largely, especially since round 2. Where has Gilmore been going? Largely backwards. He's largely been on his bike.
You know, he's never been in this type of territory. I think the longest he's gone is 4 rounds.
And that's just once in 9 previous fights.
So we'll see how, getting into the deep water here, how he handles it.
Round number 7. Gilmore literally sprinting to take center of the ring. Then immediately backs off. That's telling. Runs to the center and then starts moving backwards.
Hook to the body. Good left, and then the jab. Nice combination from Gamor. And you see Torres walking through. Already 20 seconds gone, round 7.
I just think the way Gamor leans so forward makes him vulnerable to right hands, especially given the fact that, Sean, when he throws his left, he drops it, and the way he leans forward at times, perhaps a little bit too much.
Gamor continuing to flick that jab, missing with that jab. Landed that. Frustrated look on the face of Torres after he ate the left. Short, sharp right from Gamor. Better stuff.
Yeah, very accurate. Landed even a combination there. Trying to utilize his height and reach advantage now and working off the left jab. Torres slowing down a little bit.
Gamor just lost his footing with his right foot. Had he gone down, that most definitely would have been a slip. If you've joined us late, Evan Torres down, ruled a knockdown. He was cuffed with a punch by Gamor. His glove swiped to canvas, ruled a knockdown by Jay Nady. In round number 2, Torres had his best round of this fight, nearly knocking down Gamor. Gamor, to his credit, kept his feet, but it was a massive round for Torres. 125 now remaining, round 7.
By the way, Torres has never been past round 6 either, so you might be seeing a little bit of fatigue on him. There's some more rapid punches.
Warning to both fighters from Nady. Overhand right from a tough angle, counter right from Gamor.
He's going to take a point pretty soon for that.
Nady essentially saying one more time, and that's a point.
Normally, I don't like to see refs be overly officious, but that's such a dangerous shot, Sean. So you have to administer maybe a warning or and at the most 2, and then you got to start taking points. Good body shot on the inside by Torres, but a much better round so far for Gamor.
We're, of course, not privy to the 3 Nevada-assigned judges' scorecards, but it looks as though a big upset is brewing in favor of Evan Torres. Entered 7-6 against 9-0 Shady Gamor. Overhand right from Torres. Of course, you and I both know, Smitty, in boxing, when it comes to judging, this is true of all combat sports, assume nothing.
That's for sure. That's straight a little low, I think.
Instructions from Nady. That's the end of round 7. We are headed to the 8th and final round.
See Gamor with a good left jab. I gave that last round to Gamor primarily because of that. The jabs landed a combination. Torres a miss. Both fighters missing there. Just thought Gamor did a better job that round of utilizing the things we mentioned in the tail of tape earlier, the height and the reach advantage. He's a bigger guy than Torres. Should have tried to accentuate that a little bit more, but I have him enough behind to where he needs to do something big in this last round.
Maximum of 1 round, 3 minutes remaining in this title fight. We talked about the judges, of course, assigned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, headed by the outstanding Bob Bennett. This is such a great commission state. The judges, the refs, the inspectors, the doctors. This has been a quality fight to open our show. RJJ Boxing live on beIN Sports, 8th and final round. Shady Gamor undefeated as he enters this fight against Evan Torres.
Really good right hands early by Torres. There was a punch. I don't think that was enough.
Ruled a slip immediately by Jay Nady.
Yeah, I think it was a slip.
Torres pushed back to the corner, and that's for the gloves to be wiped off by Nady.
Nady's done a good job scoring that first one, a knockdown, and not calling that one. Good 3-punch combination by Torres.
Torres turning up the pressure. Now Gamor turning up the pressure.
Beautiful body work by Torres. Really wants that left hook to the body.
Gamor trying to counter, moving backwards, back against the ring ropes. Big shots from Torres. Torres no doubt sensing what would stand as the biggest win of his career, but again, nothing decided yet.
Yeah, Torres, it looks like he doesn't want to leave it to the judges, does he? The way he's trying to finish here.
155 remaining, 8th and final round. Those punches from Gamor hitting the gloves. Left uppercut from Torres. Blood around the lips of Gamor.
Low blow there by Gamor.
Short left and the left hand right back from Gamor.
Watch that right hand of Torres. Gamor's very open for it, the way he's dropping his hands and leaning forward. He's trying hard, but he's very vulnerable and susceptible to the right hand of Torres.
Gamor dipping his head, coming in, looking for the level change. Throws the uppercut. 75 seconds remaining in this title fight. Missing with the overhand right, short right hand from Torres. Not much on that, however. More aggression from Shady Gamor.
Torres is tired here.
Good uppercut.
These guys are really letting it go. I wouldn't be surprised to see a knockdown in the last 45 seconds, the way they're throwing shots on the inside, but they're both so tired, but fighting through the fatigue, Sean.
Gamor perhaps his best round since round number 1. Quick break from Jane 80, we continue. Closing stages of this fight, 30 seconds remain.
Low blow by Gamor there.
Another warning from Nady. Turning into a full-on firefight now. Closing seconds. Both fighters swinging big, landing big. When we return, we will learn the winner of this title fight. It's been outstanding.
This is a game changer. No scrub deck wash. Game changer.
Game changer?
Game changer.
The moment you take staining to the next level.
Get HDTV Home by Sherwin-Williams Paint starting at $34.98.
So you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half mile to class, or learn online at Independence University. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. And all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. Independence U for an independent you.
Call 1-800-681-9260.
Racing isn't the only thing on my mind. And with GoDaddy, I'm making my ideas real. With GoDaddy, you can get a website to sell online, and it will look good. I made my own way. Now it's time to make yours.
Just like it should.
My name is Vern Wilder. I drive up to 11 hours. Snow, rain, it doesn't matter. Chaining, strapping, and tarping, it took a toll on my joints. The job was just getting harder and harder to perform. I saw a commercial on TV and decided to give it a try. Mega XL has made my job easier, of course with less pain. Thank you, Mega XL. Got me back to work.
Shady Gamor versus Evan Torres going the distance all 8 rounds.
And that 8th round was a pure sixer. Ebb and flow, back and forth. Both guys landing big shots. So even that I called that round even.
Smitty, on your final scorecard.
I have Torres upsetting and handing Gamor his first loss, 77-75. I have Torres by a couple of points. See how the judges have it.
Again, this is our first of 2 title fights this evening. RJJ Boxing live on BN Sports. Tonight we're in Las Vegas, Nevada at the spectacular Red Rock Casino Resort and Spa. Our second title fight is our main event. At stake, the WBF Silver Intercontinental Bantamweight title. The undefeated Las Vegas native Max Ornelas versus the 20-win fighter from the Philippines, Raymond Tabugon. To the winner of this fight will go the currently vacant WBF Silver Intercontinental Middleweight title. You and I both believe that title about to be around the waist of the Mexican from Juarez, Evan Torres. We shall see.
And I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch no matter what the outcome.
Torres clearly feeling very good about that performance. Go back to what he told us in our fighter meeting. Meet Gamore's aggression with more aggression. Torres said, I'm going to be the faster fighter. I'm going to be the more aggressive fighter. I'm not going to allow Gamore to suck me into a brawl. Gamore talked about not being pushed backwards, yet a large portion of that fight, especially from round 2 through round number 7, he was on his bike moving backwards.
Whatever the case for Gamore, I think both of these guys will be better fighters after this fight.
Time now to end all suspense with our ring announcer, Thomas Treiber.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, and we have a split decision. Judge Glenn Trowbridge scores it 76-74 in favor of Torres. Judge Robert Hoyle scores it 77-74 in favor of Gamore. And Judge Tim Sheetham scores it 76-75 in favor of your winner, and now the WBF Silver Intercontinental Middleweight Champion, Shady
You hear the cheers, you hear the boos. A split decision win for Shady Gamore. And Evan Torres playing to the crowd. There was the big ovation. Torres absolutely thought he won that fight.
Well, this was here's the big right hand early of Torres. Left hooks, right hands. These are the reasons that I had him winning the fight. Gamore would come back, especially the last 3 rounds.
Go back to round number 1, and the knockdown, certainly with controversy. The win to Shady Gamore. He defeats Evan Torres by way of split decision.